Licorice pizza, a term for vinyl 12-inch long playing or LP record, named because it is black and about the same size as a pizza.
Welcome to another edition of Licorice Pizza. Hope you enjoy it today. And I know you're saying, okay, now what is he going to talk about today? What band? Well, what band I'm going to talk about is Bad Company. Don't keep Bad Company. No, Bad Company, the great band. And we'll talk about their first album. When they started, what year, lead singer, of course. All that stuff. But first, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, and don't forget about the great t-shirts that we have available here on Licorice Pizza. You'll see them on the screen. They go from any size up to 6XL. So there you have it. All right, we're going to talk about Bad Company. Great band. A little history behind it, of course. Paul Rodgers, the lead singer, was with a band called Free. Just about anybody into rock music knows about the band Free. They had, their biggest song was All Right Now. Baby, it's all right now. Yeah, that was Paul Rodgers back in 1970. And then Mick Relves, he played the lead guitar for Bad Company. He was with another famous band, popular band called Mott the Hoople, that were really big around 73, 74. And the other guy, I am trying to think of his name. He played for the band King Crimson, who's a progressive rock group. Oh, I know his name. Boz Burrell from the band King Crimson. And the other guy, the drummer, again, was Simon Kirke. He was with the band Free as well. So they decided to get together. Hey, I think we can form a band. A lot of these guys travel in circles where they meet each other and jam with each other, and things just fall in place. A couple of them, then a third one joins and say, "Hey, let's start a band." So 1974, and their recording label was Swan Song. That is Led Zeppelin's record label, Swan Song. So Bad Company starts recording 1974. And these songs are huge. Can't Get Enough of Your Love was off that debut album by them, and also Rocksteady, Ready for Love, the song Bad Company, great song, and Moving On. Wow, all those songs off that one debut album, that does phenomenal for 1974. Then we go to my favorite album by them right here, Straight Shooter, 1975. And Good Lovin' Gone Bad is a killer rocker. That really rocks. Feel Like Making Love, Shooting Star, and Deal with the Preacher. Just amazing songs off that. Now you got to remember, this is 74, 75, and 1976. They come out with Running with the Pack. That was a successful album by Bad Company. Yeah, they added strings a little bit in there because they were just, guitars and drums and just, kind of straight ahead rock and roll, So, and they did Simple Man was off that, not the one by Skinner, but a different one. Live for the Music, another great tune off that album. Running with the Pack. That's the one they started using a little bit of strings and a little melodic piano. Melodic piano was in there as well. So yeah, they had some very good string sections in there. But diehard Bad Company fans, they were kind of sour on this album. I think a lot of them were anyway. And Burning Sky came out in 77. And they had Burning Sky. That was their single off that album, Burning Sky. And I liked the album. I thought really great album. But they seem to be just kind of losing their way a little bit. Bands do that. It's hard to consistently just keep up. In the trends in music in 1977, things are changing. What came in? Disco. Huge in 77. musical tastes are changing. And if you don't change with it, sometimes you are left behind, unfortunately, although it could be a great album. But that's the way that it is in the music business. Desolation Angels. So they took 2 years off. So we move on to 1979, and they added more keyboards to the music. That's a more, I think, a polished album, a great album. I thought they really did it. Rock and Roll Fantasy, very popular song. That's a classic tune. Gone, 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 and Oh Atlanta, they did off that album back around mid 90s. Vince Gill did a song with Bad Company, Oh Atlanta, and he plays on it. And they did a remake of their own song. So anyway, that I thought Desolation Angels, great album by Bad Company. And then they come out with no, that was the album. I could go on. They came out with like 6, 7 albums. After that, didn't do much. Really didn't do much at all. So I wasn't gonna on the program get into all those records. And they do a tour now and then. Bad Company does. But I think the days of their best stuff, best albums are over. That was early to mid 70s. Their most fruitful time, I think they had as a band, songwriting and just killer music, killer albums. And okay, we're going to get to the part here. My underrated slice, I would say my underrated song by them be Deal with the Preacher. You don't hear much about that song. Great tune. If you've never heard it, check it out. And also my favorite one is my favorite slice, Bad Company. Yeah, Bad Company. That's my favorite tune they ever did. There's a fine line there. There's so many great songs Bad Company did, but I must say Paul Rodgers, one of the greatest lead singers all time. If you can fill in for Freddie Mercury and do a tour with Queen like he did, then I'd say I'd say you're pretty good. That's for sure. So anyway, that is it. Bad Company in a nutshell. Didn't have as many albums as other bands. Some of they've had like 25, 30 albums. But Bad Company overall did probably, I don't know, probably 10, 11 albums. They did some live stuff too, but I don't include it in the program. That's a whole nother thing. But anyway, that is Bad Company. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you're a fan of these guys. And if you're not, check out some of their stuff. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also the t-shirts, great t-shirts are available. Again, they're, any size you want, right up to 6XL. And that is another edition of Licorice Pizza. Peace out.